Oh, wow. It's late, but it's not late in California. And, oh, jeez. I don't like being held accountable for fun, but, you know, if you get a clearing in this world, if you're like walking through a dangerous forest and you get a clearing, you might as well celebrate, right? I mean, even if you go back into the forest and get eaten up by a crocodile or alligator or something, and, you know, why not celebrate when you're in the clear, right? But this is another matter. The AA Big Book, Recovery. We're on a new chapter, chapter 3. Say more about alcoholism. And you could add parentheses, addiction, more about addiction. Or more about drug use. But this is chapter 3, called More About Alcoholism. I probably need some more sunglasses like the old days because I got too many lights on here. Let's get down to this, see what I can do. Most of us have been unwilling to admit we were real alcoholics. No person likes to think he is bodily and mentally different from his fellows. Therefore, it is not surprising that our drinking careers have been characterized by countless vain attempts to prove we could drink like other people. The idea that somehow, someday he will control and enjoy his drinking or drug use is the great obsession of every abnormal drinker. The persistence of this illusion is astonishing. Many pursue it into the gates of insanity or death. We learned that we had to fully concede to our innermost selves that we were alcoholics. This is the first step in recovery. The delusion that we are like other people or presently may be has to be smashed. We alcoholics are men and women who have lost the ability to control our drinking. We know that no real alcoholic ever regains control. All of us felt at times that we were regaining control, but such intervals, usually brief, were inevitably followed by still less control, which led in time to pitiful and incomprehensible demoralization. We are convinced to a man that alcoholics of our type are in the grip of a progressive illness. Over any considerable period we get worse, never better. We are like men who have lost their legs, they never grow new ones. That wasn't entirely true, but it was sort of true with me. Because I actually didn't have legs, and I've grown new ones. I always thought that I could moderate or take care of my business like I was supposed to, and I didn't. I always felt like I had it under control. I would always tell my mom I had it that I wasn't an alcoholic. I had it all, you know, that it was a choice, even though I really had no choice. And then also about the thing about control, which led in time to pitiful and incomprehensible demoralization. I have to worry about that in my daily life, that there's only so much I can control, that I really only control me. That if I think that I'm controlling too much of the outer me, then I can get into a lot of trouble. If I feel like I have control over other people's systems or other institutions I could get into a lot of trouble. So I have to realize that my lack of control does not only extend to drug and alcohol use, it extends to my life in general. That I can only control that which is within me to take care of myself. I do not have control over institutions, people, places, or things. So I have to remember that first and foremost. Whenever somebody's head gets too big, whenever the ego gets into the way, that's where you can get into a lot of trouble with recovery, because then you start thinking you are God, and you start playing God instead of realizing that there's something else in control, and that you can only control yourself. So I just leave it right there and see what happens.